Hello my friends. As you can see behind me, the seasons are changing and the leaves are turning color. So it's time to plant some garlic. I got some hardneck garlic variety here that I like to plant and grow. It's a very easy thing to keep in your garden. Once you plant some, as long as you don't use it all and keep some for the next planting, you'll never have to buy seed again. It's a very easily sustainable crop. So even though you may be looking to plant a softneck variety in a warmer climate, or trying some elephant garlic, the big giant cloves, what I'm going to do will still apply to you. Planting garlic's pretty much the same no matter what variety you're planting. There's some varieties are claimed to be better for warmer or colder climates, etc. Right? The soft neck variety people always claim is better suited for a warm climate, and the hard neck, which I have here, and I live in a cold climate, is better suited for a cold climate. But you still plant them before winter, before your first hard freeze, and while the ground is still workable. And that's where I'm at now, the end of September. As I said, you know, the leaves are all turning nice colors, so it's time to get my garlic in the ground. So let's go on down to the garden. Here's the raised bed I'll be planting into. This bed gets plenty of sun. Garlic likes the sun. You don't want to plant it in a shady area, it won't do as well. It also likes rich, well-draining soil, pH neutral soil. So any soil, if you add a lot of compost, organic matter to it, that will bring it too close to a neutral pH. Compost usually composts out at negative neutral pH. My soil mix is biochar, my native topsoil, and just leaf and grass mulch that I cover it in the winter. I don't use any amendments or anything special when I'm planting. I just plant the seed or the bulb or the seedling, you know, the plant straight into the soil, and the only amendments the soil gets, except for the one-time application of biochar, which lasts a lifetime and more, is a leaf and grass mulch in the fall to protect it from the winter. I leave that mulch on as much as I can, and like for example, this bed was mulched. The worms and other critters break it all down by fall, so it goes back into the soil. And as the last 10 years of growing like this, I've experienced no need for further amendments, no shoveling big piles of manure or nothing. So yeah, good sun, well draining, rich soil, pH neutral, and garlic's pretty simple to grow. Basically your biggest challenge is your soil, but then that's going to affect anything you grow. So I'm just going to bring her in for a better angle and show you how to put the garlic in. I've just gone ahead here, and what I've done is rake the surface flat so that when I'm watering I don't pool up, or if it were, say, direct sowing seeds, it wouldn't wash the seeds around while I'm watering. So no matter what I'm planting, I like to have a flat surface. And then I've gone ahead and marked some holes because my soil is loose and well draining. They kind of fill back in, but it's just a visual, you know, guide for me. I can push the bulb in with my finger, and I'll show you how to do that. Alright, so here's the garlic I'll be planting. You just want to break the individual bulbs from the big mess they're in. You can take off some of this. You don't want to take off all of it. That's what's going to protect the bulb from disease or rot or anything. You don't need the stem. Each one of these will grow another plant. All you have to do, they got two sides to them. right? You got the pointy side that goes up, and you got this side, flat side, that comes from, oh, there's my shoulder. So this is the root ball. So the flat side down from the root ball and the pointy side comes up. Not showing that very well, but yeah, so basically want them about 2 inches into the soil. You can just push them in with your finger, or make holes first. It's real easy. I don't know if that's even showing up on the camera. That's all there is to it. Again, it's rich, well-draining, loose soil in a nice sunny area. And that's all there is to it. I'll plant the rest of the row, and I'll bring you back and show you how I cover it. Whoop, that's a sinkhole. I just lost one down. Oh, win some, lose some there. Plenty more where that one came from. So yeah, that's all there is to it. Maybe I'll just turn the camera around. Nah, I'll bring it back. I'll plant them in. That's all there is to it. Garlic's planted. So next end of June, maybe till mid-July, the garlic will become ready. I'll pick it, eat what I want, preserve what I want for eating, and save some for seed again in the fall. So I'll show you how to do that next summer, how to prepare it for planting or whatever. It's super easy. How to season it or whatever. But yeah, now all I have left to do is prepare this bed for winter. I'm simply going to dump out the lawnmower bag on it, leaf and grass mulch, and it'll be good to go all winter. And with garlic too, don't be worried about putting a thick mulch. It will pop up right through that mulch, no problem. In fact, maybe I'll just throw some mulch on right now. So I want a good 3 or 4 inch layer at least. You can put it on pretty thick. The snow and the winter, you know, it's going to sit here for months. So I'll need another one at least. But yeah, this was just last fall's leaves. I've been sitting in a pile, cold composting. So if you're following along with my building soil and such, this is basically all you need to amend your soil with, and you don't have to do it in the spring. You can add your mulch in the fall, or as you go in the summer as soil is exposed and you have time. But it's a really easy method, but my integrated gardening method with biochar. But yeah, so there you go. That's how I'm going to cover my beds for the winter. It'll protect them and nourish them. And in the spring, the garlic will pop up and I'll have a great harvest. So yeah, if you found this at all helpful or interesting, give me a thumbs up. Maybe consider joining me here on the channel as a friend and subscribing. I'm always happy to meet new friends. Looking forward to get to know you all. But hope you're having a great day, wherever you are, whenever you watch this. Peace.